They say that nice guys finish last, but I know that that ain't true, cause I'm the nicest in the booth. Every verse that I spit is proof that I'm perfect when I pursue my dreams and what was meant for me. You cried out for the greatest, I'm only here cause you sent for me. She told me that she loved me and I told her I feel it. I love me too. Hot boys is up 100 million, because I gotta love myself if I ever think I'ma make it. It's too many snakes that pray that I'm out here naked. I'm fighting through all the scrutiny, backstabbing and mutiny. When I'm on top pursuing me, soon as I fall they muting me. Really hoping they ruin me, scheming, plotting congruently. Perseverance influence me, keep on pushing and doing me. You wanna measure bars and flow, this where the bar set. Malice in the palace, I'm guessing this song is our test. And so to show them that I understand, I made them suspend me without pay for these punches I'm throwing at our
fans. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They say that winners never quit, quitters they never win. I'ma just keep on pushing, cause quitting that shit's a sin. I go in like I'm starving Marvin, glutton, I eat it all. Even family think that I'm crazy, question every ambition. I laugh at they 9 to 5, middle fingers to they traditions. A fire that rage inside, drive me to my endeavors. Cause where I'm from, your food doomed door will forever prosper. Will prosper, cause he don't move like crab or lobster. Screaming never say die, never will I surrender. A big smile on my face, I'm blessed and highly favored. Don't look at me like a mute, my mom ain't raised no but fake, 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 fake. Akin to my success, moving with no regrets, moving through the rejects. All I want is 2 things, the power and respect. And as an added bonus, run me the fattest of checks. My season never know a hunger pains or projects. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up? Power and that money,
it'll hit you like a truck.
I am in it just to win it.
I'm worth way more than just a buck.
At my moments when I'm down,
that's why I'm always looking up.
I am shouting from the top.
Tell my parents I said what's up.
Hey. Power,
it's
money,
trash.
money,
Still
power,
trash.
throw it
Away?
up
Oh.
for them champagne
Hey.
showers. You want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. They want that power and that money, think that money bring the power. I am in it just to win it, only champagne showers at my moments when I'm down, overshadowed by my doubts. I am shouting from the top, keep on pushing, I ain't losing. What's up?
I think it's about that time, folks. United Sim Football Association coming in your face on the Twitch. Shout out once again to the homies Kyle Wu and Mike Jack for the beats and the songs. Shout out to everybody in the chat, in the Discord, all the good stuff. But we are down for some business tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. It's Huntington Beach in Arizona, 2 Western Conference teams that are very familiar with each other. Both of them started from the beginning of the USFA. Huntington Beach, obviously, they've been the top dog for quite some time. But Arizona says they want to come out swinging. But I didn't come alone today. Got the homie KT, a.k.a. Anthony Stank, a.k.a. Iron Man. Show some love to your people. How you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. You know, I'm excited to be here in what will be my first USFA game call. So I'm pretty excited that I get to call this one with you here.
Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. It gets lonely in the booth, you know what I'm saying? So, like, it feels good having an extra body. This will be the second one this week. I think that's a record for most other commentary people in the week in the same week. That's crazy. But we're going to keep moving here. Arizona, they lost their last game to St. Louis, the season 7 champions. They're looking to bounce back here tonight. While on the other side, Huntington Beach came out swinging. They came out with the 3 to 4 possession win against Pittsburgh. So it's going to be interesting to see. How are you feeling about these two teams, KT?
Yeah, you know, I think on paper coming into this one, a lot of people will favor Huntington Beach. You know, they're 1-0 versus 0-1. Arizona is, but it's important to remember that last season the Rattlers swept Huntington Beach 2-0 in the regular season, so they've got that momentum head to head.
That's a good deal right there. Told you, KT on the mic. I ain't prepper. She did it by herself. Just roll with me here. But nah, seriously, this is gonna be a fun matchup. Make sure you follow, subscribe if you can. That'll be awesome. Get your people, your baby mamas, your aunties, cousins, all the good stuff. Should have a fun ride here. I'm going to go ahead and flip to this Brandon real quick, and we'll get this game rolling tonight. Let's get to it. I'll see you on the other side. Little bit of a glitch there, but we're gonna keep it moving. I don't know what's happening. It's all good though. The game's still rolling. We underway here in Arizona. Let's get into it as we send this one away. Looks like Arizona is gonna start us off with the football. Gotta do one quick switch so you can hear what's happening. Let's get into it. Arizona will be in the black and pink highlights. Let's go ahead and see what Money Mills can do on the run and just throws this one away. That Huntington Beach rolling already.
It looked like it got blown a little bit up there, and he didn't have a lot of options. Had to get rid of it quick.
Most definitely here. This Huntington Beach defense, they came out strong. 4 turnovers last week. And they'll look to see if they could get a few more. 2nd and 10 coming up. Money Mills with another pass on the rush and gets sacked again. Wow. That's going to be Phenom Chisholm with the play. I believe that's sack number 3 on the season.
Mills turned around right into his arms, too. It took him down nice and easy.
This is a little bit of what a lot of people were expecting out of this one. That pass rush for Huntington Beach is immaculate, and it's already 3rd and long. Going to pass it. Looking left side, it's going to be caught, but that's going to be short of the sticks, and it looks like Huntington Beach is getting off of the field real quick.
Yeah, not enough pickup there on that one. It looks like they intended to go short as soon as that one was thrown up. Maybe hoped he could get some yardage out of it, but you know, like you said, that defense is ready so far tonight.
Most definitely sending this one away. We'll see who gets it. That's going to be X-Pac there, taking this one up the middle and finding a big hole to the left side already, and gets to the 45. And Huntington Beach is starting out strong.
Yeah, what a way to set your team up for success on a drive, to get such a gain out of a punt.
And we'll see Action Jackson Jr. I just learned this one today, folks. The quarterback for Anthony Stank from the collegiate days in the ECFL. I learned that today. That's cool.
Yeah, he definitely made Stank a lot of what Stank is. So.
A lot of Stank there, but that pass was no good there by AJJ. 2nd and 10 coming.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little premature on that release there. Had man over the middle, but looked like it went closer to the hands of the defender.
2nd and 10 here. Gonna pass it again short and almost throws another pick. And the passes are offline here for Huntington Beach. 3rd and 10 coming.
Yeah, not how you want to start on the pass game. They may look to set up something a little bit easy here or go to a run, even though with their 3rd and 10, so they need some yardage quick.
Going to be passing it for the 3rd time. Going to take off the run, chased away, and going to get sacked this time. And Arizona's going to get that sack back.
Wow, he had so much time too. That wasn't even really a offensive line breakdown there.
Both defenses coming out with the premium pressure. And even though Huntington Beach had the good return, they're going to have to send it right back. Sending this one deep. And
I'm sure Arizona's going to feel nice about it. Ooh.
That was over? Yes, it did, barely. I thought it was going to be pinned at the 1, but not to be.
Oh, man. That would have been pun of the year, just about.
We've seen a few this season, nice bounces, but I don't think it would have been as good as that one. That was pretty clean. But gonna be 1st and 10 here. Arizona back on, trying to get something going. Handoff to the left side, looking for a crease, and he's going to get a few yards there. Sean Snow.
Yeah, maybe if he could have cut out to the outside left there, he might have been able to pick up a few more. But defense did a good job wrapping him up.
Second and 6 here. The first quarter still early. And they're going to pass it again. Looking for a pass left side and caught there by McGowan on the left side. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looks like he had a comeback route, and Money Mills was waiting on it. Got it off before the Arizona Rattlers, or before the Huntington Beach Voyagers could break through the Arizona Rattlers O-line.
First and 10. The first down goes to Arizona. The home crowd's loving it. They're going to fake the handoff. Looking for a man right side and caught in some coverage, and doesn't matter. X-Pac with the tackle, and this Arizona team's on the move, folks.
Now, Money Mills finding the holes in the defense right about now, and his receivers along with him.
Remember you speaking earlier, Arizona, they know this team. They've beat them twice last season. They have their number, and so far on this particular drive, it's looking a little bit like we've seen, but it's going to be another handoff, but Huntington Beach was ready.
Yeah, 4 Voyagers there, ready to take him down on that. He never really had room.
Got to do a quick adjustment, see if I could get it done before it comes back on, but solid job here. 2nd and 10 coming. There you go. Much better. Going to be passing it left side and caught. Is Reginald Frome going to make that 3rd down a little bit easier?
Yeah, he managed to fall forward too for the extra couple.
There you go. 3rd and 4. Huntington Beach trying to get off of the field here. See what this pass rush can do again. Gonna be passing it. Quick pitch left side and caught. No pass rush needed. Get it to your man 18 for the 1st.
Yeah, that was a quick pass there. A lot of anticipation.
Loving the adjustments here we've seen from last week to now. There was a lot of longer passes there. Got Money Mills in some bad positions, but it looks like they're switching it up a little bit.
Yeah, this is a lot more methodical so far.
Looking for a man again. Their pass rush is coming right side and just throws this one away. Look like that pass rush worked that time.
Yeah, I've got rid of it rather than taking the sack. Looked like he had a bunch of guys getting ready to break through that line there.
Huntington Beach in the blue and white that you see. Arizona in the black and pink. Definitely one of my favorite color schemes. I'm not going to lie to you. But it's going to be a handoff. No, it's going to be a fake. Looking for a man right side and caught. Got a lot of room and enough for the 1st down. Picking it up is Snow. And that's going to put him inside the red zone, KT. They're looking pretty nice.
Yeah, this has been a good drive for him so far, especially rebounding after that first drive where they went out pretty quickly.
Huntington Beach was in this spot before last week. They got allowed into the red zone, but found to stop pitching it again. And first down, shut me up. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming, 1st and goal.
Yeah, didn't want to be stopped. Michael Potter that time finds his way through some defense there.
11 what I'm seeing from this Arizona team. Shades of what we seen last season. Moving down that football field. They don't have Sir Lancelot, but the pass attack is working, looking, and taking off the run. Throws on the run and throws it away.
Yeah, a lot of pressure there while he was in the pocket.
If there's anything that's going to keep Huntington Beach in this ball game, it's that front seven for sure. They've showed a lot of promise last week, and even up to this point, this game, they found a way to get through the line. Almost got a man offsides there, but they're going to send it left side, and it's going to be incomplete towards Reginald Frome.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. It looked like he could have had the man, but maybe a miscue. Frome had his back to the ball still, never really even turning around to look for it.
3rd and goal coming up here. Huntington Beach with a chance to get off of the field, hold them to 3. But they'll need to play right here. Once again, almost offsides, but he's going to stand in the pocket, look, takes off to run, and throws this away. And he had a man open in the backfield. In the end zone was the homie McGowan, but he couldn't find him.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now a 4th and goal. Probably take the field goal here, so some points, or at least an attempt at some points here. But definitely good defense by Huntington Beach.
Most definitely. Seeing from the right hash, kick is going to be up, and Arizona will get the first points of the game via the field goal. Solid job, solid drive for sure. What was your breakdown about that drive?
They moved it well until they got into the red zone. I think the spacing wasn't really there for them. They were a lot closer in to where the kind of compounded on that defense there. Huntington Beach not really let them get away from them, and it was hard for Money Mills to space out.
Most definitely. So this is your first time here. Give a little breakdown for the people that aren't really familiar with you. What kind of sim leagues have you been into? Where you from? All the good stuff. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I typically go by KT. He introduced me. I've
Damn
called
right
a
I
number
did.
of games. Yeah. I've called a number of games for a few different leagues, mostly basketball leagues, Gold Standard, CSBA. I'm in ECFL. Some of you probably have seen me over there. This is my first game in USFA, but I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm happy to hear that. Love to hear more from you. See if you can do the play-by-plays too. Get your feet wet a little bit. But there's nothing wrong with that. I'm loving what I'm hearing. I love the chemistry already. It's looking nice. But we'll see if this Huntington Beach chemistry on offense can start to tick a little bit. No runs yet, and it will be one this time around. Is up to no good. Definitely a good start to at least try to get some movement. 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they're going and went to the run game to start this drive after the way it stalled out on trying to pass on the last one. I don't think that's a bad idea here.
2nd and 6 coming up. Looks like a jumbo formation. A lot of tight ends, a lot of big bodies there. And it will send Vernon Mills in motion, looking for a man to throw it to, and they're going to test Mills, and he's wide open. Going to spin off and try to pick up the first himself, but a little shy. Going to be 3rd and 1 coming.
Yeah, Vernon Mills, a excellent pickup for this team in the draft. In his collegiate career, he was nothing short of excellent. I believe he won Freshman of the Year in that league as well. So no surprise to see him, on fire here too.
Most definitely. And they're going to be a quick pitch left side and almost throws it straight to number 20. And we're going to hit that rattle real quick. That's a tough pass.
Neat. That's pretty sweet.
Told you, I'm learning how to mod. I'm learning how to mod. I'm getting better each day. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
But 4th and 1, looks like they are going to keep the front team out here and send it deep. And this time he gets the favorable bounce inside the 10. The solid pin again there by Felix Delachon.
That was a risky not to go for it there. I would have thought that was, I don't know, the way it looked like it was going to land, it looked like it was going to be a pin, but maybe it looks different down there on the field.
Arizona has a long field ahead of them here, starting from the 6 from the right hash. And there's going to be a handoff. Yes, it is. Finding a little bit of a crease and pushing forward strong to get past the 10. That's a solid gain of 7.
Yeah, Sean Snow drug a body with him as he picked up a couple extra.
Arizona with the momentum so far. You love to see it. Arizona was the underdogs coming into this ball game. And so far they've been showing out. But they got to go backwards on that one. That's a false start penalty.
Yeah,
and
the way
the crowd is not happy.
Those work there.
The crowd's like, man, that's nonsense.
Nope.
Not to be there, but it's gonna be 2nd and 8, still achievable for sure.
Absolutely.
Gonna be passing it, quick pitch and overthrows Snow out the backfield, and it's gonna be a 3rd and 8 situation. This could be what Huntington Beach is looking for, get a quick stop.
Yeah, it definitely could be, especially with how deep Arizona is in their own side of the field here.
And keep in mind, oh, sorry about that, but keep in mind for Arizona's punting situation is not that pretty, and it is going to be an incomplete pass, had a man wide open. But they don't have the greatest of kicker/punters here, so I'm not expecting too far of a punt.
Yeah, it could be definitely favorable for Huntington Beach on this punt. Maybe something they could turn into a little bit of momentum out of the dry spell they've been having.
Sending this one deep. Gonna look for a crease, and he does get past midfield at the very least, so Huntington Beach once again started in favorable field position, but can he take advantage of it is the question.
Yeah, they've had trouble doing that so far, but it's hard to keep passing up those opportunities.
We'll see Action Jackson Jr. once again on the field. I would like to see a little bit more addition of the run game. Help him out a little bit, and they do try it, and he does get a short gain to push him forward for about 3.
Yeah, just like you called it. Some run game, get some pressure off of Action Jackson.
Money Mills in the chat says, why I can't complete a pass wide open, no pressure. I mean, it's Mad, not me, bruh. I don't know what to tell you. 2nd and 7, passing it again, looking, takes off to run, throws on the right hand, got him. Checking off a man is Matt Grigsby, and that's the biggest play of the evening here for Huntington Beach. Nice job.
Jackson did a little spin move out of that too. I mean, he looked a little bit scatterbrained, but he got it off and made a big play out of it.
Sometimes it's not about how you did it, it's about if you did it, and he sure as hell did it there. Another handoff up the middle, pushing forward is Upton, but gets sent backwards. It's going to be 2nd and 5 coming. Second and 5 coming up here. Huntington Beach building a little bit of momentum after that play, and they'll keep it on the ground. Bouncing forward, and they're going to get pushed backwards by Tyler Rogowski.
Yeah, it looked like a good. Thought he had a lane up that middle and realized quickly that the Rattlers were swarming him and tried to cut to the right, but a little too late.
Hit him with that Venom cheese, if you will. It's going to be 3rd and 3. First quarter starting to wrap up. Will they hike it? No, they will not. That's going to be the end of quarter number 1. And we'll go ahead and flip to the other side just like that. It's like magic or something. I don't know how I did it. I just held the A button. I'm just kidding. Handoff again, right side, and going to get dragged down short. And that's not going to be enough for the first. Let's hear that rattle again. Why not?
Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet.
Definitely one of my favorite additions to the recent add to the mod. And they're actually going to keep their offense on the field. You love to see the aggressiveness. And they got him offside, so they're going to get the first anyway. Right side is going to be caught, and they are going to pick the first down regardless. First and goal coming up.
Yeah, that, I mean, either way, that would have been a first down, but you hate to see that lapse there for the Rattlers.
Oh, Mikey, aka Mikey Jackson, in the building. What's happening, player? Hope all is well. Thanks for stopping by, showing some love. But it's going to be a pass here. Action Jackson's looking for his first touchdown. Right side is caught, but nice coverage there by who I believe is, no, is that Dexter Hall? Yes, it is Dexter Hall. Good job, me.
Just tell that based off of his build.
I kind of just looked at the number and it looked familiar, and I kind of just thought 54. I think that's Dexter. So I've been seeing these games like crazy, man. It's burned in my brain. Second and goal, handoff left side in the crease, pushing forward, and he does make the third down a lot easier to hit.
Yeah, third could be something they go for the run again on, and use up to no good to push it through.
Big third down here. They are in the shotgun. Hearing that gong here, and they're going to hand it off, looking for a crease and get stuffed, not to be. And Arizona's going to hear that rattle again.
I'm curious here if Huntington Beach is going to test their luck twice for going on fourth down, or if they're just going to opt to take the field goal.
I think they may take the field goal on this one. I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't blame them.
I don't either.
But should be another easy chip shot. Both defenses stand tall in the red zone. Kick is up and kick is golden. And we're back to zeros, KT.
Well, even across the board here, both teams playing fairly similarly as far as their performance goes. Really, it's been the defenses as the highlight right now.
Got some sacks, got some really big pass deflections as well. You've seen the special teams get into the mix too with a pin. I mean, so far the offense needs to take the anchor out a little bit, but there's still plenty of time. It's only 9 minutes in a second.
Yeah, they do have a lot of time for either team to catch some heat here. We're not even halfway through this game.
Not at all. Thanks for everybody stopping by, bringing peoples in. Should be a fun ride in this one. And this game pretty much decides who goes into the #1 seed. If Huntington Beach definitely wins, they go 2-0. So they'll definitely start out week 3 with the #1 seed in the West. And on the other side, Arizona, they could go 1-1, but they'll at very least be ahead of Huntington Beach since they beat them. So let's see what happens here in this one. 1st and 10 for the Rattlers.
Neither team finding their way into the end zone yet. Could be a lot of weight for whichever team finally does find that. Could have the implications for the outcome of this game.
Handoff here and cutting it the other way, but the Huntington Beach defense is too quick for that type of movement. There's going to be a gain of 1.
Yeah, good read on that. Was a bit slow there in the backfield. They were trying to find a hole, but Huntington Beach didn't leave one.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Money Mills, Mr. ATM, that's what I call him. Another handoff coming, and once again, this Huntington Beach defense is not playing around when it comes to the run game. And they're back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it puts a lot of pressure onto the quarterback to be able to air it out and throw it out. But so far, neither quarterback really finding a whole lot of success through the air right now.
Third and 10 coming up. No turnovers quite yet, but it was almost one right there. I called it. I've seen this game too much. 4th and 10 coming, and Huntington Beach is getting the ball back.
That was almost a commentator's curse right there.
Yep. I do it all the time. If you've seen the streams that I run, I do it all the time. But
it happens, I think, everywhere. I can't explain it other than that it feels like it's real.
Sending this one away, and this is a boomer of a punt for real. Going to be taking this one, and great coverage there by the punt team. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Huntington Beach.
Yeah, Mikey calling you
See,
shield too, sex.
hey, he been around long enough. You know, I call my craziness out all of the time on stream, but that's why they love me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First and 10
Get
coming.
to reverse commentator. That's how you utilize your skills for good.
Pretty much. Right side and caught. Turning up is the homie. Taking it to the 30, and that's the big play that Huntington Beach was looking for. Jeff Brown out the back gets the first.
Yeah, that's a big play. Something that could act easily as a catalyst to try to get some more plays going. I know Action Jackson's a guy that once he gets his confidence going, he can light it up through the air.
And he's trying to put some more points on the board here, but this time he wants to go 6+1, passing it again. Looking left side, it's going to be caught by Matt Grigsby. We've seen him in the last drive. Going to make it 2nd and 7. Matt Grigsby, another ECFL guy. I forgot which college he went to, but there's so many ECFL players on all of the teams here.
May have been Desert State, but it's been a while since we've seen him.
Middle field and caught. There goes Vernon coming through inside the 10, and now Huntington Beach is starting to pick it up. And Money Mills, I wouldn't say you're that bad. I mean, it's just honestly, like I said in the last game that I did on stream, everyone's better now because we upgraded the players from the base of 50 for the attributes to 65. So a lot of these windows that you used to hit, they're tougher to hit. Look at the run to the right side. Look at the play. Tried to go slow going into the end zone. I don't like that, but that does give Huntington Beach a chance to score.
Yeah, it certainly does. Puts him right there on the cusp, and they'll probably give it back to him to try again.
You love to see one of those helicopter jumps into the end zone. Like, you got to fight for the points. You got to fight for your right to be great. And they're going to pass it, looking for a man right side, and caught for the touchdown. And the Voyagers going to get into the end zone for the first time tonight. How you feel about that drive?
Yeah, I think that was a much improved drive. It ends up with JoJo Tidwell on that reception and touchdown. And is that his first here for Huntington Beach too? I
believe so. You are completely right on that. He did have a lot of big games last week, but did not hit the end zone. It was mostly Vernon Mills on the other side that did it. But congrats for his first touchdown. But here we are, 10-3, pretty much 5.5 minutes left in the second. What are your thoughts about Arizona going into this drive here? What do they need to do?
I think they need to find the end zone, and obviously that's easier said than done. But you're risking letting Huntington Beach get that momentum here in a pretty sizable way. That if you can't answer back right now, the fact that everything's been even has been huge for both these teams.
Most definitely. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our various affiliates. We got the Gold Standard Basketball League. KT knows about Farrell Dotson. That's no discussion.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Let's see. We also have the ECFL, our collegiate affiliates. Whenever they finish their collegiate careers, they get drafted by us. Shout out to the homies there. And also Goals, Great One Hockey League Sim. If you want to try your luck on the ice, that's the place that you will want to do it. But we got 1st and 10 here. Going to be passing it again. A lot of pressure off the back foot. Still finds a man. He looking like Patty Mahomes out the backfield. It's 1st and 10 coming for Arizona.
I'm not really entirely certain he needed that little off the back lead, but it made it nice and fancy. And the fact that he connected with his target, say that was a pretty successful play there.
Said it before, it don't matter how you did it, as if you did it. You definitely did it. 1st and 10 coming. Money Mills and going to be caught. Spin move there and getting the first down out the backfield. You love to see the wiggle sticks. We got to see that replay, KT. Let's watch it.
Sean Snow showing some athleticism. I don't even know what that would be, really. Just IQ, maybe. Spun and completely lost his defender there.
Money Mills said he completed that, but not a wide open, no pressure. Shaking my head. Yeah, I feel it. Handoff here, right side, and chased down by Blaze Henderson. Not to be a gain of 1.
Yeah, good job shutting down the run that time. Snow's done a good job of burning him a couple times now, trying to create some space and opportunity for Money Mills.
Going to be passing it again, middle of the field, and caught. Pushing forward for another solid gain is going to be 3rd and short coming.
Reginald Frome getting there over the center that time.
Money Mills hot right now. Can this Huntington Beach defense respond? That's going to be the question here. The final 3 minutes of the first half. Passing it again. On the rush, still gun, almost throws the pick.
Didn't really look like he even looked out to that right side. I think that was Frome out there running that out route. And he probably would have gone out of bounds with it, but it would have been the first down they would have needed.
I'd go for it here, me personally, but they got the punt team out. And they're not going to fake it here. We've seen a few fakes. And that's a really, really nice punt inside the 5, down to maybe the 2. And that's going to put Huntington Beach in a little bit of a crazy situation.
Didn't you say something about this punt team not being up to snuff?
Hey, like I've been wrong on many occasions here doing
They've
commentary.
had some really nice punts in this one.
Down to the 4 or the 3.5 yard line here. And they're going to try to hand off, looking for a crease spin move, and dragging the man past the 10 is up and a nice gain there to give us some breathing room, KT.
Yeah, he tried the Sean Snow spin there. It didn't work as effectively, but he had the raw strength to just push on through anyway.
Up to no good. I believe he was the number 2 halfback all season last year. A slow start last week. This week is kind of a similar pace, but they're going to try to pass here, looking for a man. Left side is open, and Frome is actually, he's going to stay up and get the first down. No one breaks him out.
Did he just miss the tackle entirely?
I think he did. You got to see that one.
I think he just...
Oh, he tried to get the catch.
The interception.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they stayed up, and then he kept his feet moving.
Man.
Gotta love the game of Madden, you know what I'm saying? And it's got 2 minutes left here in the first. It'll be Huntington Beach's best idea to at least move the ball down the field. Don't want to send the punt team out this early. Give Arizona another chance to score. And they're going to pass it, looking middle of the field, and caught. And there's Tillwell Jr. with another catch and the first down.
Yeah, I had a lot of separation there for this quarterback to thread that one through.
One minute, 40 seconds left. Got all the receivers and your mom out there too. Going to be passing it again. Alexa go middle and caught again. There goes Vernon Mills with another big play. 1.5 left in the first half.
Yeah, that one had a nice speed on it to get it there. Pretty much perfect for him to get that in stride.
Over the linebacker too. You got to give him credit. Passing it again on the run and almost throws another pick.
Oh.
Just a little out of the reach of Matt Grigsby, and it almost went straight to Arizona.
Yeah, he's done a really good job of trying to put the ball in front of the hands of the receivers, and oftentimes that is out in front of the defense, but that time the defense was playing in front of his receiver.
2nd and 10. It's going to be a handoff. Lewis is finding a crease, but he's going to get chased down immediately. Nice coverage there. Gain of maybe 4.
Yeah, needed some kind of movement after it stalled out the last couple of tries here.
46 seconds. 3rd and 6 coming. Would they call the timeout here, or would they keep the offense? I think they are. Don't blame them there. Passing it again, looking right side and caught, but they're going backwards, and Arizona going to call the timeout. Great defense.
Yeah, I'm not so sure on the play call on that one. That one was not set up for the best chance of success on a 3rd and 6.
Quarterback elects to go to one of the receivers out the backfield, the running back actually, and it looks like Arizona made him pay, and they'll have 33 seconds to work with. Sending this one.
Maybe with Money Mills' newfound arm, they might be able to pull something off.
No sexy pin right there for us tonight on that one, but Arizona gets the ball back. They have 2 timeouts. If they could get a big play, they could perhaps get some points before the half.
Yeah. Look for them to go to Money Mills here.
Look out for number 18, Sean McGowan, as well. Going to see if he can send him up the field, perhaps. Going to be a handoff? Yes, it is. And it's going to find his way around the defensive lineman and not going to get too much there. They'll call their final timeout, or their second to last timeout.
Yeah, he was really focused on ball security on that one. The way he was holding that ball going up the middle, he was like, "I'm not turning this over here."
Oh, can you really blame him?
No, not really.
2nd and 7. Definitely have the receivers out in this one, and they are going to pass it. As Money Mills looking short and going to be incomplete. I'm not sure if that was a drop or not, but by how the receiver looked, it looked like it was.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
19 seconds left. Not a lot of movement here for Arizona, but there's not a lot of time here either. So Huntington Beach will get the football back after the half. So it'll be imperative that Huntington Beach don't give up anything crazy. Looking for a man. He's going to take off the run, throws it, and going to make the catch. And he's going to make it and calling the timeout here. So they'll have a Hail Mary attempt coming, I'm sure.
Yeah, I thought that might have been their Hail Mary attempt with how long he held on to that and how much space he had there in that backfield.
Sometimes you just got to take what the defense gives you. They didn't allow anything deep, so I guess he had to default to the short, but he does have that strong position in here with all the receivers going to pass it, looking for a man. And he is going to launch it off the back foot.
Goodness.
And it's going to be almost caught and almost picked off at the same time.
That bubbled around and touched like 6 different dudes' hands. Like, that was crazy.
That was nice. I'm not even going to lie to you, but it looks like Money Mills will have one more chance here in the half.
Run it back, Mills.
Why not? He wasn't even set up on that pass, but he's going to try it, steps back, and this time he launches it, and he's going to get it. And it hits the turf, and that was really good defense there from Huntington Beach. But
somebody's dead on the ground. Did you see that?
yeah, he was dead. But nonetheless, welcome to the 3rd quarter, folks. Tonight we got ourselves a good game between Huntington Beach and Arizona for the fight for the number 1 seed. Huntington Beach with a 7-point lead as he gets stuck right past the 25. Nice hit.
Yeah, see if Huntington Beach can tack onto this lead anymore. If you're the Rattlers, you really want to prevent this.
In a game like this, going to a 2-possession game, that could spell doom, especially with how Dolphins has been rolling. It's going to be passing
Absolutely.
it. Middle of the field is open there, and a face mask coming. Give him 15 more. Davis Sutherland, the rookie, he made his first error of the game. How you feel about that, KT?
That looked like it hurt. I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there, but obviously it was take him down, but take him down at any cost feels a little excessive right now.
You know that SpongeBob was like, my leg? It was like, my neck? No, that's how it was right there. You know what I'm saying? 1st and 10 coming. And there's going to be a short drop back here on the run and finding a man trying to drag him for a few more yards is Jeff Brown. Another catch on the game. 2nd and 7.
These quarterbacks are really enjoying throwing off that back leg.
I love these mods, man. The gameplay mods that I've been finding, that I've been looking in the Madden Modern community. Shout out to the Madden Modern community. They've been spectacular with the gameplay. A little bit of difference every single time you see the game. We're going to take off to run as Jackson Doe, and he's going to look for the first and just slides, avoids the hit. Smart play there. Going to be 3rd and 2.
won't lie to you. That's what he did the best when he was in college. He could air it out, but he definitely was more of a scrambler quarterback.
Definitely manageable here for this Huntington Beach team. A 3rd and 2 situation coming. Will they keep it on the ground or will they pass it? They elect to go with the latter, and it works. There goes Jeff Brown with another play. That's a connection we've seen all game, and it's been successful.
Yeah, it definitely has been. Jeff Brown running his routes really well. You see him over the middle there, in plenty of space. Defender on his backside.
Got the tight end to the top of your screen at the line of scrimmage. What's going on, Caboose? How you doing? That's the league owner. Pitch across the middle, inside the 35. And Action Jackson Jr. is moving him down the field slowly but surely.
Yeah, he's been fairly efficient too. 15 of 19 pass attempts tonight. I mean, you like to see that out of your quarterback.
He's thrown a few passes that were very questionable, but outside of that, when he needed one, he made the play. Passing it again, steps back, looking and caught again is Vernon Mills. And this Huntington Beach passing attack, it's looking nice, KT.
Yeah, he's put him in a good position as far as where the receivers could get to it. That one looked like Vernon Mills saved him a little bit there, though, I won't lie.
Yeah, he didn't really go after the ball. He had to reach back to get it, but it still worked out. You got to give him credit. It's 1st and 10, and they will hand it off here. Up to no good, pushing forward and stays up and gets pushed backwards. Going to be inside the 15. They go, a gain of 5. KT, I'm not even going to lie to you. I need more commentary people like you.
Oh, what's that?
Because you like to talk. I love it. 2nd and 5. Gonna be handing it off again. Yes, they will. Looking for a crease and picks up the first down. Is up to no good. Averaging 4.3 a carry on his 10th.
Yeah, he started off having some issues against this Rattler defense, but as the night's gone on, he's worn down a bit. Brought his average up. I feel like he's really, if you took out like the first quarter, he'd probably be averaging 5 or 6 a carry.
Most definitely. Huntington Beach looking for the play, and they will keep it on the ground again. A hole, pushing forward and getting into the end zone. Voyagers do it again, and they're up 2 scores. How you feel about that?
Yeah, this is not a position you want to be in as the Rattlers. You were down 1 before, and we're having trouble coming over that, but to being down 2 with the way this game's going, you really can't be feeling too good about that. This next drive, you have to score.
Most definitely. We've seen a little bit of what Huntington Beach did last week. They did very well in that game. They're doing well in this game. Is this where we see Huntington Beach start to turn the corner and essentially be one of those top teams in the league? Or do you think this is just like a little bit of a flash in the pan?
You know, it's hard to tell and it's early, but I think that they have the makings of a top team. I mean, their history tells it, right? 3 out of 7 of the championships. That in itself tells you that the team's going to probably be fairly solid going into this season. I think we might have seen them struggle to start this game for a variety of reasons, but I don't think that is an indicator that they're not going to be a good team this season.
Good call right there. Caboose, the league owner, says RIP to Arizona. The league owner is like, he don't give a damn. That was his former team. And he's trying to push forward. Look at the strength there by number 17. He was trying to fight, but he can't go up against 2 people like that. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Michael Potter there on that return, but like you said, just not enough strength to push it through 2.
And Arizona definitely needs something here. They can't let this game go out of whack. And they're going to try the short drop back here on the run. Throws it to the halfback, but I think the pressure just threw it over his head. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
We've seen that a number of times out of him tonight, overthrowing some of these short passes that would be almost like bailout passes or check down men. Maybe just a little bit of anxiety or panic setting in for Mills.
2nd and 10. Got the bunch up top, looking for a man, looking left side and caught, catching him sleeping in the zone, and they'll pick up the first, I'm sure. Yes, they will.
Yeah, that was a great play there. He set in right where he knew the defense wouldn't be able to pick him up on time, and then pushes through two to get the first.
Money Mills said, everyone jump ship, what do you expect? Amen to that. Looking short and is going to be caught and gets stuck by X-Pac immediately as he turned up the field. A gain of 3 on that one.
Yeah, you'll take something over nothing, but
I would like to see a few more deeper attempts by Money Mills. I like to see the outside players go a little bit up the field, but at the same time, these cornerbacks for Huntington Beach are no joke either. They're going to be passing this middle field and dropped.
oh, that's unfortunate. And Mills put that in a place where the wide receiver should have come down with it.
And I believe that is a bot player, if I'm not mistaken. These bot players this season, let's just say they're bad.
Yeah, he is not on the roster, so I would assume that is the truth.
Most definitely. The only great players on the team will be the offensive line, and even then it hasn't really helped them out too much, and they're going with a short pass, and that is not what they need. 50% here for Money Mills. That's not looking pretty. Huntington Beach is coming back.
Yeah, that was not an ideal placement on that pass either. Sean Snow had to bend over to catch that, which meant that he couldn't pick up any extra yardage.
Going to be sending this one away here, and it is inside the 20 here for X-Pac. A short return there to the 20, and we got Huntington Beach back on offense. They have a 14-point lead here. Honestly, in their best interest, it'll be burning clock, but if they could get another score, that wouldn't hurt either. You know what I'm saying?
It certainly would. Yeah, I probably play conservative, but if you see opportunities, you take them.
1st and 10 coming up here. Upton is in the backfield, and they'll fake it to him. Looking for a man is Action Jackson on the run and makes one man miss and running. Going to take that to the 30, and you talked about him scrambling. That's too easy for AJJ.
Yeah, that was a great take by him. I thought they had blown it up, but he just, I don't even know. He just missed. Like,
oh, yeah, the burn clock in the 3rd. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying just for the part of the game, Arizona hasn't shown too much offense. The less time that they have to try to come back, the better for them. That's what I'm saying. But there's a flag on the play. They got to go back 5 after that one. Arizona said we're not Arizona. Money Mills says that Arizona is not tanking. Caboose responds, is you sure about that?
oh, man.
I mean, you do trade away 3 of your best players. I mean, it's kind of hard to think that you're not, but they do have a lot of picks. Sheds off one man at the line and almost throws a pick.
Yeah, that looked like it got a little crowded there in the pocket, and it stressed him out a little bit, and he wasn't able to put his best pass forward.
Why am I commentating the chat? Because that's what you're supposed to do in
it's
Twitch.
It's part of our job, Caboose.
See, thank you. KT gets it. This is why I need to have her in the booth to put you in check. I was talking smack. 2nd and 15 coming. Vernon Mills on the motion, and they're looking for screen. Got a man, and beautiful blocking, but great open field tackled there by number 20. That could have been a lot worse. That's Mikey Jackson.
There were a couple of Rattlers that caught air on that one. Some great blocks.
That could have been disastrous there for that Arizona team if he got through there. But
yeah, absolutely could have.
3rd and 11 here. Arizona's trying to get off the field. They send the pressure. AJJ gets away looking for a man, throws on the run and just throws it away. Definitely the right play there. Don't force it. Let your defense do what they've been doing.
Yeah, he was probably, thinking about how the punt team can kick it further if he sends that one out instead of taking the sack.
Thank you, Mikey. Also defending us in the chat. What are you talking about, bro? Going to be sending this one to the left and getting past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. I mean, I gotta respond. Yeah, I mean, I gotta let the people that watch it on YouTube know what we're talking about as well. That's good. That's for the replays. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, we got a few people that had it pop up in the algorithm too. So we should see some people coming up in the league. You love to see it. 1st and 10 here, handing it off, finding a little bit of a hole is Snow, and gets to the 30. A solid game.
Yeah, he's had 8 rushes, but only 23 yards on the night, so a little bit of struggle out of him, and not really. The offense of this team has had some trouble tonight.
I think this is where Huntington Beach's secondary may come into play, but they're going to pass it here on the run, and never mind, that's a sack. Picked up by Huntington Beach, stands up, and there's Gronky Kong getting it back, and the crowd's hating it right now.
I love his name.
Gronky Kong.
I think he was an ECFL guy, but I loved it there too.
Looking for a pass, throws it, and going to be caught by the homie Vernon again. Not a lot of yards here, only 162 on the game, but you can't say that it hasn't been effective for this offense.
Absolutely.
5 for 64 on the day there for Vernon. He had an 8-catch, 157-yard, 2-touchdown game for him, so he has the ability to get down the field. And they're going to look maybe for another pass. Yes, they will. Is going to be passing it again. Left side is going to be caught. Turning up. Sheds off a man and sheds off another and get the tough first.
Yeah, that was a tough first down. He made that a lot more efficient than it would have been. He really only had picked it up at a couple yards there, and he fights for the extra in the first. Lewis, good pickup.
1st and goal. Huntington Beach with every bit of momentum they can muster. They're trying to keep it going. Hand off and up to no good. Reaching out and pushes into the end zone. And this game is getting out of hand.
Yeah, he's done a great job for them in that red zone, especially.
Yeah, Gronky Kong. Yeah, he's showing up this year. Gronky Kong, he's shutting me up. What I was talking about last season. Got to give him credit. Kick is up, kick is good, and this game is getting out of hand here for Arizona. They need something on this drive right here, right now.
Yeah, and it's just been difficult for them to find where to go to. They've not really been able to find the holes in the Huntington Beach defense. Money Mills and the receivers have had trouble, and Sean Snow has had trouble, so it's just not where they want to be with it right now.
Arizona, they need to find something here. They scored only 9 points in their last game against St. Louis, and right now they're going up against a possible tougher defense, and right now their offense hasn't found their footing in these first 2 weeks. They may need to make some moves to try to bring some talent here, give Money Mills some help. They did lose a lot of bodies going into the season. I think it may be starting time to get some big name bodies here during the season.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a guy like Money Mills who can air the ball out. You just need some talent around him. I mean, we watched a bot drop the pass, right? So you need some guys around him that can catch the ball when he puts it out in front of him.
I was talking to Caboose about Gronky Kong. He said he keep on going, like he gonna make the Pro Bowl this season. I'm trying to tell you, but a handoff there, tackled by I believe Dexter Jackson, one of our USFA originals. Going to be 2nd and 6. And Dexter Jackson, just to give you a little knowledge of what we had while we were playing with Axis, while we were doing this league, he had a 40 sack season and 1 MVP. So yeah.
My Lord.
Yeah, straight beast. Look in middle field and caught, and it should be a first down for Potter. Nice job there by Money Mills getting that pass.
Yeah, barely getting it over there, but it does. So they'll take that first down and keep trying to move the chains.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Arizona's trying to get anything, and they hand off to the left side. Got the crease this time. Dragging out, trying to get the first to Snow, and he's going to make it a 9.5-yard gain.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when you come up that short, just inches. But regardless, a good run and a great use of the space that he had in front of him.
Kabusi's making fun of me for my transgressions back in season, I believe, 3, when I accidentally wiped the USFA server.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, but regardless of that, throw your 4s in the chat for your boy and your gal here. We're having a good time here. It's fun. And we're going to see if Arizona could get back in this game as Money Mills takes off to run. He's just going to run it himself, drag down from behind. Going to be a gain of 8, but it is a first down.
Yeah, you know, in college, Money Mills was quite a specialist on the run. So seeing that as his first run tonight shows me that he's moved away from that a bit, but it's certainly an interesting fact nonetheless.
Going to be a short drop back left side and caught by Potter. Sheds off one man like it was nothing and gets stomped. 1st and 10 coming up here again for Arizona.
Yeah, Potter finding himself on the end of some passes here. That time he was just in some great spacing amongst a host of defenders.
Should be expecting a little bit of a prevent type defense here from Huntington Beach as they pass it again, and this time the face mask is going to be on Huntington Beach with Tyshawn Williams making the error. That'll get him in the red zone now.
Yeah, you'll definitely take that as an Arizona fan.
They need anything and everything for sure. The clock is ticking. 10 minutes, 41 seconds left. They need 3 touchdowns. Got the bunch at the top of your screen. There goes the homie Money. Will's left side and caught. Turning up and pushing forward inside the 10. Gonna be a gain of around 6.
Michael Potter again on that end of the pass.
Passing it, looking for a man, and caught for the touchdown.
Michael Potter. Money Mills and him connecting on this drive, and only fitting that he ends it for him too.
Definitely needed that for sure, and now they can see if they could try to come back in this one. We said that they need to do something on this drive. They did. Now it's up to their defense to put it on their back, get the job done, give them another chance.
Yeah, you'd like a turnover really quick to give you some extra opportunity here.
We spoke a little bit about burning clock, and I'm assuming that's what Huntington Beach will be doing here, not putting yourself in bad positions, making sure that you're able to keep the clock running so Arizona doesn't have enough chances to respond. Money Mills is doing everything he can for sure. I mean, he didn't put himself in this situation that he's currently in, but he's doing his best. You got to give him credit where credit is due. He's still fighting. The game, technically, for all intents and purposes, isn't over, but they'll need to lean on him a lot more in these 10 minutes as we see this return from the 5, taking this one past the 20. There is a flag, and that should be on Huntington Beach. That could definitely help out Arizona if they could get a quick stop.
He ran into his own man.
And that is where the awareness attribute comes into play, folks. You got to make sure you keep updating, keep your TPE running so you can get better, and you won't be seeing plays like that. But it's 1st and 10. Got a 4 wide receiver set here. Looks like Levante Lewis is in the backfield. They're going to quick pitch it and almost throws it straight to Arizona. We talked about not making errors. That could have been bad.
Yeah, especially so close to the end zone here for the Rattlers. Could have been a pick 6.
Money Mills in the chat said, who I need to be mad at? And then Caboose like, the team owner. Big mood. 2nd and 10. Hand off left side. This time to keep it on the ground. He's got some space. A juke move pushing forward, and I think he does get the first down. Yes, he does.
So. Nope. It's a great effort there by McGowan to push through with some contact and get the play for his team.
First and 10, 9.5 minutes. The clock continues to roll. We're going to be passing it short to the left and incomplete. I think he tried to hit Upton out the backfield, not to be.
Yeah, and you definitely would rather see him hit that empty space than into the hands of any of the Rattlers right now.
Second and 10 coming up here. Going to be handed off, but the defense for Arizona stands tall, and that's a big third down coming up here.
3rd and 12, and they really would like a stop right here.
Got a little bit of calamity in the chat. Money Mills said that Caboose never loved him when he said that he asked for a trade last offseason.
No loyalty.
I mean, this is Caboose we're talking about. I mean,
right?
Left side and caught, trying to get the first, but that Arizona Rattler defense is swarming. Not to be, they'll stop him.
I spent 5 seasons, but not enough. You should have been your whole career.
She said, not me. 4th and 4 coming, and the punt team is here. Arizona will get the football back. A quick score, a quick stop, and another score. They got themselves a tie ball game, folks. Going to be returned past the 25, and nice defense there by Huntington Beach to prevent any more yards. It's 1st and 10 coming.
Yeah, we'd like to see if they can pick up where they left off on their previous drive. Money Mills had found a bit of a rhythm hitting some of his men, specifically Potter, but he definitely has a couple other guys that he was looking to get involved.
1st and 10. Where does he go? Looking for, man, is money, and finds a money pass across the middle to Reginald Frome. Positive yardage, never a bad thing.
No, certainly not.
But in this case, they need to go a little bit further. Time is ticking. And you got to assume this is 4th down territory for Arizona as well. They can't afford to just give it back to Huntington Beach and think they'll win. They got to get touchdowns. Looking to take off the run is money. Trying to get the first throws on the run and incomplete. Me, personally, I would have just ran the football there.
Yeah, he wasn't really all that far from the first down line either. I think he could have had it if he would have just stuck with it.
Can't fault him to try to get it to one of his more athletic players, but sometimes the first down is all you need. 7 minutes and 8 seconds left in the 4th. 3rd and 4. Got 3 wide receivers here. Short drop back left side wide open is Frome and pushing forward for the first.
Yeah, this time Frome being a bit more highlighted. He's a bigger body tight end out of the ECFL, and he was a good catching tight end there too.
Definitely been helping out this Arizona team for sure. 6.5 minutes. Here comes money again, left side, and gonna be caught for a first down is Sean McGowan, another USFA original.
Yeah, he's come up big a couple of times in this one. I'd like to see Mills look to him a little bit more. I mean, he had, but also I think there was some double coverage on him there, so maybe why he's a little less involved.
Bruce asked what college did Reginald Frome come from?
I don't remember which one it was after the rebrands, but it was Desert State originally.
Looking and taking out the run, and they're gonna get sacked. Chase down, and Blaze Henderson is gonna throw a strike.
Yeah, that hurts. That's 2nd and 20 here.
Blaze Henderson's been in the league for what I believe is 4 years. I don't have my player numbers up, so I haven't seen it, but he's been in the league for a while. He's definitely one of those wily veterans. They lost 10 on that play, trying to get it back here, passing it, and it's going to be caught, and they are going to get his strip. It's going to be Trey Glock on the return, taking it up, and going to take it past the 40. He got a fumble recovery last week, and he's going to double up, give it to the homies in Huntington Beach.
Man, that would have been a first down too if he could have held on to that, and would have been a huge play for the Rattlers.
Opportunistic is this Huntington Beach defense. They did it last week with 4 turnovers. They got 2 this game. Both fumbles as well, no interceptions.
Yeah, they had, I believe, more interceptions last game. 3 interceptions to 1 fumble. So tonight's been a little bit of a different story, different weaknesses for the team, maybe.
And they're going to hand it off, looking for a lane, but he's going to get stopped there. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth. Arizona trying to give their offense the field again, but they definitely have less time than they did before.
Yeah, they certainly do. Losing it here, I mean, you would have liked to see them score, give it back, and then try to get it back, right? So it was just a 2 turnaround, but they got a lot of road in front of them, and it's really all but over.
Looking short, and that's not going to help him out. At this point, it's just burning clock. No need to go any further with that one. They'll let the punt team and defense handle it.
Yep. Defense has done a great job of handling it tonight, too.
Sending this one away here. And it looks like it is going to be another pin rolling into the 2-yard line. And it keeps snowballing here for this Arizona team. This Huntington Beach team is crazy.
Yeah.
And another fun fact.
Any hope left, that certainly didn't help it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah. But another fun fact, Huntington Beach, all of the championships they won were on even seasons. They won seasons 2, 4, and 6.
Oh, man.
And this is season number 8, so
a bit of predictive forecasting there.
A little bit. Hey, if they keep playing like this, I mean, it's kind of hard for me to think that they don't have a shot.
Yeah, I mean, that is definitely, though, an interesting fact.
Going to be 2nd and 1 here. Quick pitch, middle of the field, and caught. And he does hang on to the football this time around, the first down play. But the clock is ticking here for Arizona.
Yeah, especially because they're spending time celebrating, but, you know.
Caboose is like HBV is going to get pimp slapped in the wild card round. He's just mad because when I was running Huntington Beach back in the Axis era, I put like 50 points on his head. My team did so. But that's a whole other story. I don't need to bring that up here. It's a new day. It's a new season. He's still the owner of Charlotte's, and he did very well, but we're not going to talk about what they did in the playoffs either. So, but this first and 10 coming. Arizona's trying to pick it up after the 2-minute warning. The rush is here, and going to go down is Mills. And there goes Cliff Allen for his first sack of his career.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It looked like he started to scramble, but had just let go Allen there on the block. So
snowballing here for this Arizona team, and the throwaway is not looking good.
Yeah, I think Mills is probably frustrated at this point.
Caboose talking about stuff about another league we don't care about. Man, nobody worried about that, bro. Like, you got that one win, okay? Talk about what happened after that game. Let's talk about that. But 3rd and 19, going to be a big drop back here on the run. No one home, and it's 4th and 19 now.
Yeah, they'll send that one away, I'm sure. And Huntington Beach will all but run this one out.
Shoot, if it keeps going like this and Huntington Beach gets the ball back, they might score again.
They might.
I actually had a McFlurry. It's inside joke. Left side, and some coverage. And Tyshawn Williams said, "I don't got time for that. Try again next time you play them." It's 1st and 10 coming.
Two on downs.
Yes, it is, and I believe that's one of the first attempts they actually tried to go deep like that, and Huntington Beach was ready for it.
Yeah, this is really close to the end zone too, so we might actually see him score. I don't know.
I forgot exactly what the context was about the McFlurry, but yes, that's inside joke between me and him. I hate him. But a timeout called coming up. Arizona, they're trying to at least get off the field, but we'll have to see what happens. It's 1 minute and 19 seconds. I'm pretty sure you can mark this as another victory here for Huntington Beach after that last drive. And what are your thoughts on these two teams here going into week 3?
Yeah, Huntington Beach opening 2-0, Rattlers 0-2. But I do think that this Rattlers team, isn't all that bad. They just ran into a bit of a blender here. Huntington Beach's defense gave Money Mills a lot of trouble, but he did do a good job of finding holes where he could. On the flip side, the Huntington Beach offense did a great job of moving. After they adjusted to the defense of the Rattlers, I think the defense of the Rattlers was a bit better than they anticipated to begin with.
Most definitely. A 3rd and 5 here. First down will pretty much clear it, and they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and he's going to run into the end zone. Into the end zone.
Insult to injury there. Tommy White going to take that one in. A little free give-me's there.
And that's going to give Huntington Beach 30 points for the 2nd time this season. Tough breaks here for Arizona all the way around, but just like KT said, the season is still young, still a lot of ways to improve. Definitely got to keep upgrading, and Arizona could definitely make some plays in the future for sure. But right now we're in Huntington Beach's world. I believe they're one of the few teams that made it to 2-0 this season.
Yeah, could also just be a statement of how competitive the state of the league could be at this point. Time will tell. The Rattlers are not in any means a loss on a full loss of a season yet.
Most definitely. And we'll see Arizona one last time for what I believe. But a solid job overall on the stream. Looks like it was all clear. Everybody in the chat's rocking. Got a lot of people up in here. You love to see it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow all of the affiliates. I can't talk. I've been talking all day. But a solid job for everybody is going to be returned past the 20 and is going to get stopped before he can get to the 25. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Not a whole lot of time left here, but we'll probably see them air it out a little.
Yes.
Maybe see them go deep like they tried that one time.
I kind of wish we seen a little bit more of that earlier in the game. That could have probably aired it out, give him a little bit more chance to get down the field. But they're going to take off the run and a shovel. He was like, no, I'm not going to get no more completions. He's like, I'm not going to get no incompletions here. Just take it. It is what it is. 2nd and 6.
He's scared to run it up himself or something.
There was a defender there. I don't think he wanted to risk it, but I guess it did move him forward, but they got to go backwards. Another false start penalty here.
That's rough.
And as you can hear, you hear the crowd. They're not happy. Maybe they're calling for the owner's head right now. I don't know. But I got trust in the homie Blue Blazer to find a way to get him out this hole. He wanted to take the reins. He made the trade, so he got to deal with the consequences as they made another incomplete pass.
Yeah, he's had a little bit of trouble hitting some open targets tonight. There were moments where he was really doing really well moving the ball, but then there's also been moments he just feels like he's disoriented out there.
One person in the crowd said, I love that guy, but I'm pretty sure she hates that guy who drops yet another pass in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be frustrated if you're Money Mills right now. When you pass it to guys, put it in their hands, and they drop it a couple of times.
Yeah. And insult to injury, they're not even going to go for the 4th down. They're sending it back to Huntington Beach, and it's going to be returned here by X-Pac. He had a great return. Look at the spin move by him, and that should close the deal. They don't have any timeouts but one, but Huntington Beach gets the victory here.
Yeah, I'm sure that Huntington Beach likes where they are right now at this point in the season, 2-0, and big wins over both opponents. Statements for their offense and their defense, keeping them low scoring and scoring well for their own team.
Mikey in the chat thanking us in commentary. Thanks again. It wouldn't have been great without KT. She definitely helped out. She did her thing. Happy to have her on. I love to have her on again. But the final score here is 31-10. And we'll go over these stats in a little bit. While we're going through that, what are your thoughts on Arizona? I know you kind of spoke on it a little bit, but what are some things on offense that you think help them out?
Yeah, getting down the turnovers will certainly help. They had a few dropped passes in places that you'd like to see fixed. The Money Mills completion rate wasn't exactly where he would want it, I think, and you can see that needing to be reconciled, which wasn't all entirely his fault. Like I said, some of it was receivers just not making the catches.
Most definitely. And on the other side, Huntington Beach, do what you do. Like you've been balling since week 1 up to this point. You found a way to get into the end zone more than the other team. You're looking real nice. Now it's just up to them to keep the momentum going. The passing game has been working. The run game, even though it hasn't been too explosive, has been effective. So you got to give them credit on that side. And of course, the defense, that speaks on itself. They only allowed 24 points in the span of 2 games. So definitely been helping them out there. Let me go to the receiving side for Huntington Beach. Vernon Mills led the way with 6 catches, 72 yards. Tidwell on the other side had only 2 catches, but one of them was for a touchdown. A solid job. Jeff Brown joining in, 6 for 57. And on defense here, let's talk about it. Trey Glock led the way with 9 tackles. A great game from him, and got the fumble recovery too. Scrolling a little bit further down, I'll make it quick because I know y'all want to be doing other things than talking with us. So I want to make sure we good to go. And once again, KT, thanks again for helping me out.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
For sure. Got to keep it moving, man. These games, they be a little bit of a drag, but I love it when people be hanging out and engaging. It definitely helps with the commentary and stuff. But yeah, we're going to just finish these stats out. Everything looks pretty decent for what I've seen. Actually, I didn't talk about this earlier, but great job by Action Jackson Jr. as well. Over 70% passing. Spectacular on the day. And I don't know who I'd name as the MVP in this game in particular. Do you have a suggestion here for Huntington Beach?
Yeah, I mean, it might be Jackson. But a lot of that's by virtue of his position. Quarterbacks, a lot of weight put on them night in and night out. This was ultimately, I feel like it was a team victory. And a lot of guys getting involved in pretty significant ways.
Most definitely. So we'll go ahead and wrap this one up here. Go ahead and get these screenshots, all the good stuff, but watch out for the game tomorrow featuring the Charlotte Royals and the St. Louis Archers. We'll see you in Charlotte, North Carolina for that game. And for the home KT, this your boy Stacks, and we out here.